Welcome back to the wrap-up, everyone. We're going to start things off with our game of the week. We showed you this one earlier in the show. West Texas High hosting Stratford tonight. Both teams coming into the game 7-1 on the season. Looking to see who would win the district title tonight. The Elks got 71% of your vote. The Comanches got 29%. And our News Channel 10's Ralph Cooper was out there in Stinnett tonight, and he joins us now with our, not pick six, but game of the week.
That's right, Bree. Like you said, they were tied for first in the district, but Stratford came in with the mindset that they weren't letting West Texas take this game from them. So let's check out some of the highlights. Now, from the beginning, Stratford came out firing on all cylinders, and they didn't let up until the last whistle blew. Here's their first touchdown, the inside handoff to Shea Hess, and he takes it up, dodging defenders up to the right sideline, all the way in the end zone for Stratford's first touchdown. And their ground game was incredible tonight. A lot of different misdirection and a lot of discipline by this offense. And here's Stratford again. Cade McBride rolls out on the play action to find Luis Mendoza for the 1-yard touchdown. Stratford would miss the PAT, but they would convert the 2-point conversion right after this touchdown. And it's another long run, 70-plus yarder by Pedro Ortega. And the ground game, like I said earlier, has been incredible. But look at that effort right there for West Texas. You can't be mad at that. That's some good effort there. That wins you games. And McBride, again, this time he finds another touchdown through the air. There's another deep pass, a 48-yarder all the way down to Sergio Guerrero. Stratford came in with their mindset as they are the best team in this district, and tonight they played like it by shutting out West Texas 48-0. And I did get a chance to talk to Coach Matt Lavorne at the end of the game. I almost messed up his name there. Did get a chance to talk to him, but he said that they came in and they're super excited because this is what they've been talking about all season. It was getting to the playoffs, and winning the district is really the icing on the cake for them. So right now, there really wasn't a tight game like we expected, and 71% of the people did pick Stratford to win. And gotta say, you guys were right. But for right now, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Ralph, there for your reports. Well, as we mentioned, normally in this block we have our 2-6-8 team, Tascosa, but they are on a bye. They've dropped their past two games, first to Permian and then to Midland, both on the road, and now their playoff chances looking pretty slim. Yeah,
especially they started off 5-0, looked great to start the year, and they kind of ran into a buzzsaw that is District 2-6-8.
Yeah, I mean, incredible teams.
And they've got a very tough task next week when they want to go down to San Angelo and take on Central,
who's still undefeated.
Who had the big win tonight over Midland Lee, which actually helps Tascosa because if Midland Lee can drop a couple and Midland High can drop a couple, Tascosa has a chance to squeeze into the playoffs. But, I mean, they're going to need a lot of help and hope to get a coin flip to really get in at this point.
Right. And we'll, of course, have you covered with those highlights against Central next weekend. Going to be a great game, I'm sure. But they've really got to figure out how to win on the road because they've struggled on the road.
And they've struggled tackling lately. It's like that's been their biggest problem. Against Permian, we saw Permian explode. And then they lost to a Midland High team they really should not have lost to. And that's kind of where the bottom fell out for the Rebels in this one. So now they've got to win against a very tough opponent and then get a little bit of help too.
Right. Well, we'll see how the Rebels can bounce back next week. Well, coming up next, we're going to cross some state lines, go out to the land of enchantment in Oklahoma, and then, of course, hand out our awards later in the show as well. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Wrap Up.